Hey, it's James Nicholson. I hope you're well. And if you're watching this video, you're a coach, consultant, business owner, marketer, or a startup business. Well, this is the channel for you. So while you're here, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell notification. And today, I want to talk about Apple and Apple's new software updates that are coming out on their iPads, on the phones, and on their desktop computers, and the impact that that's going to have on email marketing. Now, Apple are big advocates of privacy, and I agree with that. I think we should have a lot more privacy in our lives, but a lot of the stuff that they're implementing is going to make it difficult for marketers. It's also going to make it difficult for business owners. And so recently you may have seen they had an update which was related to Facebook adverts. In particular, it was the iOS 14, which is the phone and the iPad software. And on that, they made it so you couldn't really track people so well. And so it meant that Facebook ads are a little harder to track when you get conversions and sales and all that kind of stuff, and you don't get as much data as you previously would. Now, my opinion on it is that I think that it's going a little bit too far now, because with Facebook ads, which I've been running for years in particular, you never really got the data to say, hey, this is John and he's 30 years old and he lives in this street. You just got it bunched together anyway. So you'd know in this data here, you have got some males, you've got some females. And so it was pretty much anonymized anyway. But Apple have gone that step further to make it so you don't really get any of this data now. And that will drive up the cost of Facebook ads and make it a little harder. Now, there's opportunities there, because that means that some advertisers will leave and it will make it less competitive in that instance. So there'll be pros and cons. Now, with the email marketing stuff, that was at the Apple Developer Conference this week. I picked up on this. And so at the conference, they're talking about a new type of email function that they're just about to roll out. And so when you send someone an email, so if Amazon send you an email, or if I send you an email or whatever, in that email is a tiny little dot, a pixel we call it, right? And so we can know that someone opens the email, right? Which is useful as a marketer. And so that's good for marketers to know in general. Okay, I've sent an email to 1,000 people. How many of them opened it? And then they can compare that to a previous email. And then what they can find out is what their audience wants. And so as a marketer, it helps you give your audience more of what they want. So people that are receiving the emails should be getting stuff tailored to them, which gives them a better experience. Now, Apple's going to block this. Apple's going to block this pixel firing. So what that means is you won't know whether someone's opened an email moving forward, right? Now, the problems with that you get are that then marketers don't know what works. So the experience that you're going to get isn't going to be as good, and that's going to be frustrating for people. Also, as a marketer, we delete email addresses out of our database. So if people don't open our emails for a long period of time, we'll just delete them, because there's no point keep sending emails if they're not interested. Now, if we don't know who opened and who didn't, then we won't be able to delete the uninterested people. And so that means that people will continue to get emails that maybe wouldn't have had them before. And so that's going to mean that it's not such a good experience for the user. And so I just wonder what you guys think. So if you think this is going to be a big impact on email marketing, then do let me know. And while you're here, if you're finding this useful, give me a like on this video, comment below. I want to know all your guys' thoughts on this. But this impacts whether you email from someone like MailChimp or Infusionsoft or ActiveCampaign or Aweber, any of these platforms. You're not going to have, when they send to an Apple account, or if they use the Apple Mail, which most people on a Mac do, you're just not going to know whether they've opened your email. So I just think that it's something to be aware of. It's something that's launching later this summer. And let's see how it plays out. Until it rolls out, I can't be exact on how it will impact email marketing, but I just thought it'd be worth sharing the news and letting you guys know, and so you can go and do your and go and find out more about it online. Anyway, I've been James. Do subscribe to this channel if you find this useful. And look, if you want to grow your business a little bit faster, go and grab a copy of my book. In the description here, I'll put a link so you can grab a free copy of Expert Mastery today. So do that now, and I'll see you on the next page. Cheers, guys. Bye for now.